In Vietnam, street food is cheap, fast, and ridiculously delicious. But when Michelin steps in and puts their seal of approval, you have to wonder, does it really live up to the hype? And we're talking sizzling pancakes, smoky grilled meats, a decadent beef stew, and snails. Oh yeah, we're eating snails. Let's pull up a stool and see if Michelin really knows what they're talking about. This is the Banh style, so it's a mung bean pancake or mung bean crepe. Inside's full of bean sprouts, pork, and shrimp. Comes with this huge bed of lettuce and herbs. So we're just gonna make wraps and rolls, and it's all with your hands. Listen to how crispy this is. Oh my goodness. So wrap it up with a little bit of herbs. Some of that mint and basil. All right, here we go, here we go. And the fish sauce, I already added some chili into it, but it's just dunk and eat. Cheers. Oh my God, that's so crispy, but at the same time, it's so refreshing with all this herbs. All this herbs just cuts all the grease from it, so it's like, doesn't taste too greasy or oily, even though it's fried in hella oil, but this is great. Refreshing. Great way to start the morning. This Banh style is huge, so I'm slowly gonna eat this bad boy up, and we're gonna move on to the next street food spot. And there, we'll be getting some barbecue. We'll see you there. This place is known for grilled meats. Specifically, their pho la lo, which is grilled beef wrapped in beautifully. And then it's served with a bed of herbs, different kind of vegetables, herbs, rice noodles, and some pickles, and rice paper. And then here we are, this is the fun part. You make your rolls, wraps, and however you want. This is one thing I love about Vietnamese food. It's so refreshing with all these herbs and stuff, but it's also so fun, so interactive. You go right in, you make it, and it's kind of like choose your own adventures. Oh yes. Wow, that sauce is super good. It's savory. The vinegariness of that sauce balanced the barbecue, hard, smoky flavor of the pho la lo with all the herbs. So refreshing. This is what I love. It's so fun, so delicious, and it's so healthy too. This is a great way to enjoy street food with your friends and stuff, chatting around, just getting in there in all the action. But if you find this a little too messy, you can order all these stuff in a rice noodle bowl as well. But I love to eat with my hands. I think this is fun. This is the way to go. So I'm slowly gonna wrap this bad boy up. Once we finish, we'll be hitting up our next street food for some light snacks. So we'll see you there. All right, so here we are at the next Michelin street food spot. This place is perfect for a meal or a snack any time of day. We're getting some beef stew, pho co. We got our beef stew here, pho co, with the banh mi. We already cracked the bread. Unfortunately, it wasn't as flaky and crispy as we thought it was. It was a bit underwhelming. Oh, it doesn't make no noise. It's all about the beef stew here, so let's go right in. All right, just with the sauce by itself first. Let's go in. Oh my God, just soak all that sauce, that goodness. Wow, that's a really good, beefy, sweet broth. It's exactly what you want from a pho co. Let's go in with some of that meat though. A little bit of that decadent. All right. Cheers. Oh wow. Oh my God, that is so soft, so tender. That just like almost melts in your mouth and it soaks up all that broth. I was afraid it was gonna be tough and maybe like stuck in your teeth and all that, but my goodness, it was so soft, tender. It breaks up apart, even though they're big chunks. It's so tender. This is really good. We're just gonna continue with this and then wrap it up, and then we'll be on to the next and final Michelin street food. We'll see you there. All right, foodie friends, so we just sat down at our final Michelin street food stand. There's no better way to end this street food tour than with Vietnam's most beloved street food, Snails. So we ordered 3 things just to start things off. Steamed clams with lemongrass, So this looks beautiful. It's super fragrant, just steamed, and then all that clam juice at the bottom. It's just so sweet and savory. But okay. Wow, good, delicious, sweet, plum, and of course super fragrant with that lemongrass, ginger, all that in that soup. So sweet. Oh, so let me go in with that broth. Oh yeah. That lemongrass is so fragrant with that lemongrass flavor, with the ginger and stuff. Oh my god. And then of course the clam juice, so seafoody, sweet, briny, all that, and the perfect clam juice. But let me say, there's only one way of drinking the clam juice than to use the clam shell. That's the only way to do it. There's no other way. And of course, we get some scallops. One of my new favorite ways of eating scallops is they grill it, and then after they add scallion oil with peanuts. So it gives it like a crispy texture, but also super fragrant with that scallion oil. But careful, because it just came off the grill. The shell is super, super hot. Oh my god. Just that scallion oil, oh my goodness. So fragrant. Here we go. Look at that. You gotta clean out the shell too. Gotta get all that oil, peanut. Scallion oil, super fragrant, all that goodness from the green onion. Scallops are perfectly cooked, nice charred, a little bit of smokiness, and then the peanuts give it a little extra crispy, crunchy texture to it. Oh my god, so good. Hi, let's say hi. Hello. So finally we got our one of the most beloved street food. They're sweet sea snails. I got my personal favorite, which is salted duck yolk. And they turn the salted duck yolk into a sauce, and then they throw corn on top and with the little chilies. How do you eat this? First, suck the shell on the outside, get all that flavor. Oh my god, that's so rich, buttery, and also rich and savory with umami packed with that duck egg and with that butter that you use in here. You just pull and twist, and here we go. There we go. That's the mother load. Just dip it right back in that sauce, and oh my god, that's so good. It's very similar to abalone or like a surf clam. If you ever had like Ho Chi Minh from what do you call it? At sushi joints. Oh my god. Sizing of these snails are actually very proper. Most of the snail places that you get street food are about half the size of these. So this, even though it's a little more, well, you got to pay for quality and pay for good size. So at least they ain't skipping out with that. All right, a little bit of everything. All right, so we got our final item here. I had to go get congee. I haven't had congee in forever. It's a pretty big pot. There's oyster congees. These look really nice and juicy. Nice fat little oysters. Comes with the king oyster mushroom as well. Here we go. Super hot though. Oh wow, there's a strong oyster flavor all in there. I guess there's so much oysters in here. Like, I just picked up this one little bowl and already got like, I don't know, 8 oysters in here. They're all nice little plump ones. Oh my god, so good. If I will say one thing, the congee or this jiao, the rice porridge, is super, super runny. They definitely put way too much water and not enough rice, but it's all good. It's more like a oyster soup with rice in it instead of an actual porridge. But the oyster, so plump, juicy. These are just nice little plump oysters that pops right in your mouth. Love it. And that's pretty much does it here. Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical coming through here, but this last place just because I saw so many bad reviews, but this was legit. That's it for our Michelin street food series here today. If you want to see more Michelin restaurants in Saigon, check these videos here, and we'll see you at the next spot.